Hellfire Corner Hour. It's another special. We've got G-Bag, not in the studio, over the phone today. And that was your first request, G-Bag. How you doing?
Yes, Amanda. Yeah, I'm doing well, man. Chilling, just had a curry. I had a mad headache today. I had a dance sack, man. It's banging. But yeah. That's the one.
So you're saying you're feeling a bit under the weather?
I think I was just hungry, and now that at the food, my headache's kind of gone now. So yeah, I'm all good.
You hungry because you've been working hard?
No, man, I'm
hard at the moment.
I'm off, man. I'm not at work at the moment. But
no, I don't mean work. I mean with the music.
The music.
Man, you're doing a lot at the moment.
It's been mental, man. It's like loads of people. My inbox is always like flipping.
Popping.
Yeah, bro, it's mad. Like seriously, it's proper mad.
Well, thank you for squeezing us in then for this week's show.
I like squeezing in.
So listen, Man Parish, hip hop bebop, like that's a tune. I was saying to you while it was playing, I didn't know what that tune was called, but I know that tune because I've got it on a blank CD that I copied off someone. So tell us about that tune.
That tune is a very sentimental tune for me. Like I can't recall what age I was. I'm probably about like 7 when I first heard that. And it was so weird. I was like, "What the hell is this music?" And it was my sister that was playing it, my older sister.
Like your introduction into that music.
Well, yeah, sort of. Yeah, that's like electro.
Yeah.
And that was one of the first tracks I heard.
It's kind of where it all come from as well in certain styles.
Definitely, man.
Listen, what year is that? What year is it? Do you know? Like 1980?
It's 80, I don't know, 80 something. Like
I'm just wondering if the word hip hop was being batted about then, or
it wasn't. I thought it was a little bit late. I thought it was a little bit later than the electro.
Imagine Man Parish might have named the genre. I don't know. That's what I was thinking.
I doubt it.
Who coined the phrase hip hop? I wonder. I'm going to find out next week.
I can tell you. It was Thingy B. What's his name? He's in Crush Groove. There's a movie called Crush Groove. Busy B. Yeah. He's the guy that because what they used to do, they used to mainly be just DJs, just playing breaks and stuff. Yeah. And then you have an MC that was like rap over it and stuff, really basic raps. But I think he came up with that phrase hip hop and all that. He was one of the guys. He was the guy that termed it, I believe.
Yeah. Always learning something new on the Hellfire Corner show. So you're gonna be selected for us tonight.
Yeah. Thanks.
So what do you want to play next?
This is the G-Bag takeover of the show.
Not for long though. I think the next track will be E.T. Boogie. We'll keep it in the same type of vein. So another electro track. This track was sampled by Busta Rhymes for a tune of his called Dangerous. You recognise it when you hear it. Yeah, man.
Okay.
Check it out. Oh, no, you won't be able to hear it, will you?
No, well, I won't, but I'll look that up.
Listen to it on the show.
Yeah, check it out.
E.T. Phone House.
and hit me. Just get on down and hit me. Vampire just get so funky now hit me. Other piece of the world. Spread the message of our world. Men, women, boys, and girls. Hey, our planet rock is so working on it. You got the groove. Move, shadow, tattoo. Son, feel the groove. Feel it. Do what you want to, but you know you got to be cool and boogie. Out on the floor. Go down, bring it low. Close to the ground. And everybody just rockin', don't stop it. We gotta rock it, don't stop. Keep ticking and talking. Working all around the clock. Everybody just rockin', don't stop it. We gotta rock it, don't stop. Keep ticking and talking. Working all around the clock. Everybody gotta rock it, don't stop it. You gotta rock it, don't stop it. You gotta rock it, don't stop it. You gotta rock it, don't stop. You gotta rock it, don't stop it. You gotta rock it, don't stop it. You gotta rock it, don't stop it. You gotta rock it, don't stop. You gotta rock it, don't stop it. You gotta rock it, don't stop it. You gotta rock it, don't stop it. You gotta rock it, don't stop. You gotta rock it, don't stop it. You gotta rock it, don't stop it. You gotta rock it, don't stop it. You gotta rock it, don't stop.
So that was Planet Rock by Africa Bambaataa and the Soul Sonic Force.
And before that, we had E.T. Boogie, and that's a bagging electro track as well.
Yeah, it is. I've not heard that before, but I like it. I really like it. It
It's
reminds me of
lovely.
Mantronics.
Definitely in that vein, and like I was saying, it was sampled by Busta Rhymes for that track called
yeah.
Dangerous.
Yeah, you
Drop. Yeah, man, it's good to know the origins of some of these songs and samples and stuff. It's awesome.
I think hip hop actually taught me who a lot of the old great artists were, actually, because then back in the olden days when you had an inlay, you'd read it and it would tell you where the samples came from.
Oh yeah, I love doing that, man. I kind of miss that, like.
Yeah, same. I miss a good inlay.
Well, like cassettes, because I used to buy a lot of cassettes.
Yeah, and on
Back in the day.
CDs.
CDs as well, yeah,
Like
yeah,
that.
and records.
So as you were listening to it, you'd be flicking through the inlay and
Yeah,
like everybody that was involved in it, and sometimes there'd be a little bit more information than
I always like the shout outs, like you know when they shout out their peeps and the people. That was really good.
Well, I remember one inlay I read was Missy Elliott's her first album, and I swear she was from this band called Sister, who Devante from Jodeci.
Yes.
And then when I seen shouts to Devante and then shouts Sister, I was like, I knew it. I knew she was the one on the end. Girls.
It was a four girl group.
Yeah.
And she was the only big one and
But
only dark one.
she used to make the dance routines her own. You'd be like, well, it's like she.
Yeah, she had swag.
She definitely had way more swag. So listen, can I ask you before we go on, before you choose your next track, tell us about your name, G-Bag. Is that okay to ask you about?
That's fine, love. That is fine. Like, the name G-Bag is a name that was given to me by a cousin of mine when I was like a young teenager. He just called me G-Bag. I don't know why the hell. Because my real name's Gavin, so he just put the abbreviation with a G, but I decided to have a bag. I think it was something to do with an old like children's program with Grot Bag. You remember Green Grot Bag as well?
There's somebody at the door. And all the kids would hide.
No, that was something else.
That was Pink Windmill, and it was the witch called Grot Bags from Pink Windmill.
Yes, that's the one. But I think he kind of mixed them two up, so he just said G-Bag. But what it stands for goodie bag, because it's like you go to a party, and at the end of a party, you get given a goodie bag, which you can take home with lots of surprises.
Yeah. And
lots of gifts. That's what it's all about. So it's about me giving you something that you can always keep and is a present. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's my gift to everyone. So I'm just spreading my goodness around.
So like this Hellfire Corner Hour special is like a goodie bag for us that we'll upload and we'll have forever.
Flipping fat goodie bag sack, like it's massive. It's a big one. You know what I mean?
That clears up anything that, because, you know, I think we had another idea what G-bag might mean, and other people might have other ideas. So G-bag means goodie bag.
Yes, because in Northern Ireland, it is actually used as a slang word for a derogatory term for the female species.
Who is free and easy.
Who's free and easy and is a recipient of lots of amounts of sperm. Nice, isn't it?
That's not you. Right, so that clears that up. So listen, what track do you want to play next?
I think the next, I'm going to break down this tune now. Like, this is one of the, cause I can't really pinpoint what was the very, very first hip-hop tune I ever heard. I know it can't be this one that I'm going to play, that we're going to play, but the earlier ones we was playing, like Man Parish and all that stuff, that was stuff that I was influenced by, introduced me into this crazy new world of hip-hop electro music. But this one, I could tell you the story. I was in my garden. I was, I don't know, about 10 or something, or 8 or 9, around them ages, and I heard one of my siblings playing Inspector Gadget. Now, Inspector Gadget was a cartoon. I don't know if you ever watched it before.
Go Gadget Arms.
He goes, go Gadget, go. Yeah, so I heard that and I was like, what the hell is that? And I ran. I was in the garden and I remember it clearly. I ran into the house, steaming full throttle, like, what the hell is this? And I heard it was just on the radio, and it was Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick with a song called The Show. So this is one of the biggest tracks in my life for me.
I've not heard this, but I've heard the La Di Da Di, so I've not heard this.
You've never, right? Let's run it then.
You ready, son? This one is for you. Okay, baby. Everybody, throw one hand up in there like this, y'all. Throw it up, y'all. Throw it. Yeah. Excuse me, Dougie Fresh. Yes. Have you ever seen cigars with fellas on the mic with 1 minute rhymes that don't come out right? They bite. That's not polite. Yo, am I lying? No, you're quite right. Well, tonight on this very mic, you're about to hear we swear the best star rappers of the year. So, cheerio, scream bravo. Also, if you didn't know, this is called a show. Are y'all ready to get this on? Are y'all ready over here? Y'all ready right here? Let's go. Yeah. Somebody say go, Dougie Fresh. Go, Dougie Fresh, go. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Hey, yo, Doc. What? Put your bally's on. Yo, I was about to, but I need a shoehorn. What? Because the shoes always hurt my corn. 6 minutes. How many minutes? 6 minutes. How many minutes? 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh, you're on. Where? Hey, Rick, let's see if they know. Here we go. Come on. Here we go. Come on. Yo, Trimilla Barry is the dream to go. All time. Yo, I forgot the date. Man, you did it again. Oh, no. Yo, come on. Y'all. We got no, we didn't. What? No, we didn't. Well, don't get us wrong. Excuse me, Dougie Fresh, you're on. Give a round of applause for Raekwon, y'all. Now you know what? Wu-Tang Clan in the house. It's the East Coast in here. It's the West Coast in here. I want to know, where's the party at? Tell me something. Where's the party at? 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 Say hola, hola, hola. Say hola, hola, hola. Come on. Say howdy, 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 ho. Yeah. Wally started off an 8
You know what I'm saying? Onyx in the house, baby.
It was me, my true DJ, Chihuahua Barabee, my right hand man, Ricky D, Robinson.
You know what I'm saying?
For example, here's a telephone ring. Hello. Is Dougie pushing right now? But anyway, no more delay. Check out the new style I display. Now you gotta be to rock with. I'm D-O-G-G-I-E, and I'm known for not for the human beatbox or the entertainer. No other title can fit me plainer. Past a generation, I am a remainer. Also known as the beatbox trainer. Cash checks, sound effects. I'm finished rocking Slick Rick is on.
You know it.
Slick Rick.
Well, here's a little song that needs to be heard. Doug, I was going downtown.
Word,
chilling all alone, no one to be with. Stepped on the DJ to 250. Saw a pretty girl, so I sat beside her. And she went raw like she was Tony the Tiger. I said, hold on, there's been a mistake. Honey, my name's Slick Rick, not Frosty Flakes.
Oh, God,
Though she was raised in hell, she said, my name is Maggie,
Sing
but
it
call
with
me
me,
Michelle.
yeah.
Michelle, my bell Sunday morning. Sipping on some Slick Rick and I'm rocked out. You know what I'm saying? When I'm on the mic, there won't be no denying. Bust the move, we show and prove. Hey yo, Doug, do that record jam on the groove. Yeah, Doug. Yeah, Doug. Yeah, Doug. As you can see,
most definitely, we are Chihuahua. Baby, bring it in. And I am the original human beatbox, the entertainer, Dog E.
That was Malcolm McLaren, She's Looking Like a Hobo from 1982. Now, I'd not heard that one before. I heard Buffalo Girls, but not heard that one.
Yeah, that's another well-known one as well. I can't remember exactly what year and time, but it was definitely back in the day. But I love that sound, man. That clarity, you know, that electronic sound and.
And listen, that is Malcolm McLaren, like Sex Pistols Malcolm McLaren, isn't it? Vivian Westwood.
The British guy.
Yeah,
the British guy. Yeah,
who ran for mayor or something, didn't he?
Did he? I don't know much about him, but I do know that he went to New York and came across all this hip hop culture, and you know what I mean, and started documenting it and doing his own stuff on it. You know what I mean, making his own music, and that's where what's her name? Nena Cherry sampled Buffalo Girls.
Yeah, I love Nena Cherry.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think she sampled it. Did she sample it?
She had Buffalo Stance.
Yeah, she had
I guess I don't know the track well enough to know if she sampled it.
No, she did. She sampled the bit, the sample in Buffalo Girls.
For what? For Buffalo?
It's only a little smidgen. It's only a little vocal. But yeah, man, banging. It's good to know the roots of hip hop.
Yeah. Do you know what? Like, I'm gonna take your word for it a little bit, but I'm gonna listen to it.
What?
Because I love Nena Cherry, and sometimes I feel like a bit of a sample hunt. Like, whenever I hear a sample, I go, I know that from somewhere else. One of my favourite finds, is, you know, I think it's Don't Scandalise Mine, I think it is.
Sugar Bear, yeah, that is a
And I feel like it's taken from Doon 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 Doon. Yeah. And when I found that out, I was just like, well, because I don't even really know Talking Heads that well. So when I find a sample of a track that I don't even know that well, I give myself a massive pat on the back.
But you know what? Even that Talking Heads track is banging anyway.
Yeah, it is. So
you know, even his performances, he was a nutter. He was off his head doing these mad dances, but you know, the music was just proper, man.
Yeah, because wasn't that video? I know. Now I'm thinking that Hot Dog Jumping Frog Albuquerque.
I know that dude. Hot Dog Jumping Frog Albuquerque at the poolside, and at the poolside you got the bloody big hot dog in a puppet.
Oh, I just remember 3 people bouncing around.
Mate, you know what? You're the first person in decades who's mentioned that tune, and like, I'm so proud of you.
Oh,
like,
thank
seriously,
you. So I can give myself another pat on the back.
Yes, we need a round of applause for Amanda right now.
Right.
I don't know the name of the band though that made that tune.
For some reason, I want to say Talking Heads, but I don't think it was.
No, it's not. It's not Talking Heads.
Yeah, that's where I like. It will be something like that though, not Talking Heads, but there'll be a T and a H in it.
You're hoping.
Because I'm on my phone, I can't check. Right, so what one are we going to play next?
Now, this tune was one of the first tunes I actually like. It's so hard to kind of pinpoint the dates and the time, but when I saw this video, and I was just amazed at the breaking and the graffiti and everything about it. It was just, this is great. But yeah, I love this tune.
I've not seen the video. I'll check it out. So it's the Rock Steady Crew.
God.
I will do.
Yeah.
I will do. So.
You got to.
So I've got to check that sample.
You remember A E I O U.
Yeah.
That's another one.
But I think I remember it because when you start learning your vowels, then you feel like I know what this is about. So I'm gonna play with the Rocksteady Crew next. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, thank you.
Stay, are you ready? feet. Get down on the rhythm, hot on the beat.
to make room cause we're supposed to indulge. But in the meanwhile, G-Bag, we always down with the strokes. Experimenting in the lab until we found some results. Send a shiver up his spine just like I'm a ghost. It's Jack Diggs, go salt to the toast. Let everybody say,
put down the Evian, grab a Stella can. The gate crashers, fam a lamb, that's the better brand. It's the beggar man, drumming on his pots and pans. Sipping on a hot toddy, eating scones and jam. Deep African rhythms, just like the dollar brand. The hero cheeky 8 bars, they're like holler fam. We ain't related, mate. You're like singing David Gray. I'm wearing bathing ape, please sail away. You man, I got a digital boner. I'll stay a wax man, fuck a different persona. Your chick's a stoner with a fishy aroma. Catch me neck in dark rum while you sip a Corona. They say snooze you lose, but I win in the coma. Twisting the doja, got your wifey licking my poster. Vintage fly, I got them panicking. I'm running rings around rappers, you're running round for a rapper's ring.
Rah, rah. Now everybody say who, you. Certain man be like rah, rah. Certain man be like who, you. Certain man be like rah, rah. Certain man be like who, you. Now somebody say rah, rah.
First graphic, slow words from a written classic. Drunk man, it turned cash into burnt fabric. Sir slang like Jack Rabbit's cash strap fanatic. While I'm lagging like CPU, can't manage. Time bandit looking lost like wire dies. Or slick breeze in the city carry quiet cries. Solar skies visualize through my third eye. The grave digger throwing dirt upon trying times. Understand, I ain't rocking blood diamond shines. So pass the cash with a bottle full of aging wine. Fuck it, never mind. The rhymes out the box like dropped up drunks, begging cash in the Bronx. Stomp through your manor, tear down your ends. Now your manor looking prime like the chang was too plain. Gate crasher jam, grab mics with a warm embrace. While your faggots act tough, stuck in cyberspace.
Gate crashers don't wait for an invite. Boot off your door, drink your beer when we're inside. Pen a first show clocks, how we live like. Ground rent spill from my chops, but the inside. Make you think twice, maybe he's not done. Like a stop clock or aim in a shotgun. Indiscriminate, gotta hit something. Grab a mic, rip tracks like a blunt skin. She has to bump kids and in the city scallies. I love a good wins, but I'm living pretty happy. As long as I got 20 quid a piece in a pub. And I've got a girl who don't even think I'm a cunt. A school crutch, when I'm gripping the mic. She's a salmon or a seminar, I'm winning her life. Check the website, then count the dough, what you make. Revorg.co.uk. Rah, rah. Now everybody say who, you. Certain man be like rah, rah. Certain man be like who, you. Certain man be like rah, rah. Certain man be like who, you. Now somebody say rah, rah.
Right, so that was Gate Crashers, Say Rah. So, like, what year's that from then?
Rah, rah. That's a good question.
So how long have you been rapping for?
Oh man, all my life. I'm 42. Been into hip hop since I was like under the age of 10. So started rapping when I was a kid, but properly in studios. When I started rapping in studios, like when I was like in school, so like 14. Because my brother had a studio in our house. I've got a big family. And my brother had a studio in his room, so I would always be in there now and again.
So you had access to a studio nearly whenever you wanted?
Not whenever I wanted, it was there. But my brother's like crazy older than me. But yeah, he had his studio, so I always saw the process of him making music, recording, and the tedious sessions and stuff. And well, it was through my brother when I started to go into studios. I used to work with some guys friends of his, like a guy named Femi, who was the brother or cousin to a guy from the group called Young Disciples.
I know Young Disciples.
The guy's name, his name was Kunle, and he was related to Femi from the Young Disciples. And Kunle and my brother used to try and make beats for us and stuff, and record stuff for me and my other friend, Unique Hastings. And then we moved on and started to work with other people. So yeah, I've been rapping for like decades. I tell you what, the first proper release though was in 2000 when I was about
20 years ago.
Yeah.
It feels mad when you say that.
Listen,
2000 was 20 years ago.
Driving, with my family, and we was driving to Salisbury to see some other family, and we was playing Michael Jackson and stuff like, and it just felt so weird because it was like, this is bloody old. And it even sounded old, and it just made me feel prehistoric. I was like, bloody hell, proper old. But I don't feel old. I still feel like I'm 16.
Yeah,
but just with a lot of experience.
Yeah, I remember the millennium. It doesn't feel like 20 years ago.
Yeah, the millennium. What a time. The millennium hoax. Remember all of that? When it was like, when it comes to 2000, the clocks and the computers are not going to work. It's not going to function because of the zeros. I remember
all that, but I wasn't really worried. I wasn't really worried about, computers are all going to break down.
Yeah.
I didn't see
20
that
years
as
later.
I didn't see that as a massive threat to humanity or anything. I don't know what the big fuss about that was.
But do you know what the funniest thing is that it's actually 2012 in some other countries now.
Oh, listen, I've seen that. Don't tell me that shit keeps me up at night.
Listen, Ethiopia, it's 2012.
Yeah, I know.
Right, so like what the Mayans were saying about 20... Shall I shut up?
When 2012 was December the 21st, I think it was 2012, I'd nearly started stockpiling. When I say nearly, I had a little bit in.
Did you?
And then my friend said to me, look, nothing's going to happen. And if it doesn't happen, you've got to get a tattoo. And I'm like, yeah, that's easy, I'll do that. And even now, she's coming around tomorrow night, she still says, you still need to get a tattoo. But now I can say, look.
What's the tattoo saying? 2012.
I don't know, like I hadn't gone that far because I was so sure like 2012 was something was going to happen. I really trusted the Mayans, but the thing is, I can just say to her, look, about that 2012 thing, it's 2012 in Ethiopia. I feel like I'm being looked after.
Was it 2012 or 2000?
It was 2012. It was 2012.
Yeah, because I got a lyric. I got a lyric, and it goes, "Many heads ain't really ready. Many." Oh God, how does I say shit? My wife knows it. It's on like my second album, and I say a line saying something about many heads ain't really ready for 2012 when it rains like a confetti with something another to do with 2012, and it wasn't. Nothing happened as well. So it kind of made me
I think maybe something did happen, but like because we were all waiting for massive, like like the 2012 film, which I've never ever watched, by the way, because I don't. But like,
is there a film on it?
There's a film about 2012 where tidal waves and all this kind of stuff happening.
Okay, right.
So we're expecting something huge and big like that, but I think that there probably has been like shifts happening, definitely.
Oh yeah, definitely. Shit is always changing. Like none of this, like planets and all this solar system, all this shit is always like even the flipping. Someone told me I'm not even a Virgo. I'm like, what?
Hey, I'm still a Virgo. Like, I'm not going to be told I'm not a Virgo. I've jumped to Leo just because somebody decided to squeeze in another. I don't trust the people who've done that, by the way.
You know what? It's weird. Like, I don't know much about it, but even the name of this new star sign, how do you pronounce it?
I don't know, but that's my sister's new one because she's December 31st. I said, nah, Lynn, you're still Capricorn. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It's a big crisis.
Yeah, because who said it? Like, if they change horoscopes that have been around for like however many hundreds of years, they can change anything. So it's just I'm not accepting it. I'm Virgo. I am Virgo because I'm September the 7th.
What date?
September the 7th.
No way. I'm the 6th.
That's my auntie's and uncle's anniversary.
Oh, is it?
I just know everything about September. It's a good day. September the 6th is alright. It's not as good as September the 7th though, but it's an alright day.
You're a joker. I'm into numerology as well, so like.
Number 9, I am.
Are you a 9? I'm a 6. I'm a 3.
I'd like to be a 3 because that's my favourite number. But I am a 9.
That's my favourite number. Yeah,
what?
9
is.
So you've seen it all. You've seen everything. Because 9's the last number. There's no other number after 9.
Yeah. And do you know what? They say that number 9 is like very, very patient and can take a lot of stuff.
Understand.
But when she blows, she does blow.
Run for cover.
And it's true. But listen, I'm gonna have to like edit out a lot of this. We've gone over the hour, but that's all right.
You leave it all in.
Yeah, well, it's your show, so if you want it all in, it's your show.
I want it all in, and you send it to me before you air it.
Okay, then I will.
I'll have the final say.
Yeah, but do you know if we go really long over the hour, that's also me having to edit it really long over the hour. So I am going to, but I'll leave it all in and I'll send it to you. Hopefully it'll be tonight. Huh?
I might as well go now then.
No, because now I want to talk about the new stuff. Yeah, the new stuff. But there's a couple of albums in there, isn't there? So I've got Raindrops and Our Time and Still Rocking. So maybe I'll play the three of them in a row. But tell me about this album, because this is No Worries. It's a free download, people.
Yeah, free download on the Revorg Bandcamp, Revorg Records, and this tune Raindrops is my first ever tune as G-Bag. So
oh really?
I had a video on Channel U. Do you remember Channel U?
No.
I'll pass on that one. But anyway, yeah, so I had a video, and this was on record as well. It was a 12-inch single.
12-inch single? Yeah. Raindrops?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, wow. Man. 2007, 2006 time, around that time. And, Still Rocking was on the other side as well. So, yeah, really proud of this song.
So I'm going to play Raindrops, Still Rocking, and then I'm going to cover, and then I'm going to play Our Time after that, and that's all from the free download. And it's your first time as G-Bag. Is it the first thing that you dropped on Revorg as well?
No, that weren't on Revorg. Funny enough,
wasn't it?
No, that was put out by. I was in a group called 35 Above. Did we talk about 35 Above?
Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. Yeah, but 35 Above was a group I was in before. And then when I left 35 Above, we all went our separate ways. But I became G-Bag officially. And then one of the guys that used to be in 35 Above, KLM, shout out to KLM, he pressed it up and he pressed up the album and CD, and the single on wax was pressed up by Green Records, a friend of mine, DJ A, and man, I just sold out myself. Like, this is before Facebook and all of these stuff, and MySpace days actually. You remember MySpace?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, man, it was them times. So this tune, it was produced by Jimmy Plates. I don't know if you heard of Jimmy Plates, but producer from Croydon, and he's you heard of hip hop karaoke?
Well, I've done punk karaoke, so I'm going to assume it's the same as that. They'll put the thing on in the background, and then you sing, but it's all hip hop.
Yeah. Well, it's quite big anyway, but he's part of that as well. But this is the track me and him done.
Okay,
check it
out.
This
is Raindrops.
Have some of that.
You cast me
G-Bag,
1,000 cares.
Jimmy Plates,
right. When I was living in a city.
Can't wait to bust, cause I'm in the Lord's presence. Fasten your seatbelts, we'll be gone in 60 seconds. I this you're dreading. To me, this really feels like heaven. Can't be compared to any list of legends. I miss weddings, no funerals. Got songs that's beautiful. Every time I spoke, he said to me, it's unsuitable. So who are you to treat me like a dummy in a factory? To tell the truth, I think you wanna into oblivion. But I got flows by the million. No matter what you say, you see the GE ain't giving in. A straight great citizen. I take the word up on a daily basis like it was another vitamin. Stuff the bickering, you're getting softer than a silicon. Man's treating your bad girl, then get rid of him. It ain't my fault that I grabbed the mic and didn't sing. Everything is everything, you know there ain't no bigger sin. I'm on top of the world, spitting lyrics like raindrops on your head until your brain's washed. So what you do when your name flops and you can't get the main slots? On them type of days, it really rains lots. I'm on top of the world, spitting lyrics like raindrops on your head until it's made soft. So what you do when your fame stops? stops, and you wind up in the same spots. On them type of days, it really rains lots. What up? You know this be the hottest fresh product. Once I open my mouth, it's like I can't shut up. Caught up in the rain, you know you're gonna get drenched. That's what happens when you go against my weakness and strengths. I did it like that and took it to extreme lengths. That's the only way I know, because it really makes sense. So ladies and gents, it is far-fetched. Have you ever heard of an artist who really can't sketch? I'm on top of the world, spitting lyrics like raindrops on your head until you're brainwashed. So what you do when your name flops and you can't get the main slots? On them type of days, it really rains lots. I'm on top of the world, spitting lyrics like raindrops on your head until it's made soft. So what you do when your fame stops and you wind up in the same spots? On them type of days, it really rains lots. They say that the saints, they know that they ain't, as my lyrics strips from the tip similar to spray paints or CS gases, making all my enemies faint. Better be safe, cause you're rhyming with an L plate. I fell straight from the start, broken your heart cause you wasn't really playing your part. Smart, you know my trademark's an A-star. Better stay far when I pick up these microphones just like a radar and take charge like batteries. Exactly, even if I was a coach, you know you still couldn't catch me. I'm in the backseat, it's like a black sheep. Wanna come up in my face and that's sweet and that's deep. See this flat sleep like hills and gullies filled with money. I'm always in the mood, but yet I feel the study. Got a muscle in this game, it's like a builder's buddy. Better keep it covered, bro, and don't tilt the brolly. I'm on top of the world, spitting lyrics like raindrops on your head until you're brainwashed. So what you do when your name flops and you can't get the main slots? On them type of days, it really rains lots. I'm on top of the world, spitting lyrics like raindrops on your head until it's made soft. So what you do when your fame stops and you wind up in the same spots? On them type of days, it really rains lots. I'm on top of the world, spitting lyrics like raindrops on your head until you're brainwashed. So what you do when your name flops and you can't get the main slots? On them type of days, it really rains lots. I'm on top of the world, spitting lyrics like raindrops on your head until it's made soft. So what you do when your fame stops and you wind up in the same spots? On them type of days, it really rains lots. Yeah. Fine weather for ducks. Yeah.
Stay rocking that ill and you'll learn.
You can make it up or break it down.
Stay rocking that ill and you'll learn. Stay rocking that ill and you'll learn.
You can make it up.
Stay rocking that ill and you'll learn.
Yes, it's all good. I walk with an awkward box, spilling my drink on the mic cause I talk a lot. We sure can rock. The only thing I snort is not. Got your bop into the hit before the chorus drop. You ought to stop, cause surely you've been out of your mind. Now you're thinking to yourself, how should I rhyme? See, the best thing to do is just power the line. You need to be fruitful, but you're sour than lime. How I define my English is well distinguished. I pass through the door and swing like hinges. I never let the microphone slip my fingers. If I do, everything in my body just cringes. Apologies for the foul smell that lingers. Must be the microphone burner returning to cinders. I make my lyrics holier than a hymnless, and I know it's gonna fit like the grits of a gymnast. Make it up or break it down. Don't make a move, don't make a sound. See what you're listening to, it's called hip hop.
Stay rocking that ill and you'll learn.
Make it up or break it down. Don't make a move, don't make a sound. See what you're listening to, it's called hip hop.
Stay rocking that ill and you'll learn.
See, I'm just a big kid at heart, doing my part, going by the name of G-Bag. Mr. J's in control while I'm dropping the flow. Plus you know that the beat's bad. I don't wanna do any harm, I got many to charm, so don't take it as a death threat. From 35 above to cafe recordings, you ain't even seen the best yet. See, I was short like Bushwick Bill, but I pushed it still to the limit and didn't have to get too timid. It was vivid in my head, forget the lyrics that he said, that's enough. I'm sure there's more stuff that we could discuss, like keeping in touch instead of sleeping with sluts. You wake up in the morning and you're weaker than nuts. Now, even if you died, you can't get deeper than us. I got a drive for life that's always beating the bus, so hush.
Stay rocking that ill and you'll learn. Stay rocking that ill and you'll learn. Stay rocking that ill and you'll learn. I stay rocking that ill. I stay rocking that ill and you'll learn. I stay rocking that ill and you'll learn.
Soon as the G-bus bust your peanuts. Your rounds don't really see much. You need a cheat rush when I keep it heated like 3 months. Police bus, what can I say? You got the keys flush like a lifeguard, and all your fools are gonna eat dust. It's deep stuff when you step in the hellhole. Giving an elbow, another scenario, letting the world know that we ain't on no long thing responding. While I'm in between the scene of paying fights, it's like I'm Don King. But this beats are barely completed for you to just Babylon. Me without a mic, it's like a girl who never had a thong. I know you wanna tag along. Tell me, is your grammar strong or not? Really into man's making this a sadder song. Have I gone bad or wrong for giving this opinion? But your lyrics get ripped off, just like living in England. I get a tingling every time I hear my ting swing, and that's the way I did it without the use of jinxing. Here we go. Let me tell you what this is. This ain't hip-hop, this is frightening like Alfred Hitchcock. It's a rap race and you're caught up in the pit stop. Many cause gridlock to box out the question. Now they're crossing over this like there was a pedestrian. Always put 100% in what you believe in. That's why I got you bumping this like sleeping policeman, literally speaking. You're getting thrown in the deep end. Stars wearing thin like a girl in a G-string. I heard a weakling biting my rhyme and I need it back. You couldn't keep up, even with the aphrodisiac. I'm telling you, this ain't a standard rap, cause this one's over your head, it's like a handicap. Black, I don't waste things, I keep it unique like Hastings. The only thing I chuck is the lyrics in the bass bins. Got more patience than doctors and matrons. It's a dirty game, so you better wear your aprons. Yeah, that's the truth, you get me? Straight up, writing, trying to be as original as I can. You know what I'm saying, blood? Same old, got enough love for them MCs out there still. You know what I mean? What will be, what will be, what will be, what will be. I've been ditching them ever since I heard the one Itch FM. Jump up on the scene, bust it up with a richer blend. Move around the clock, link with the bigger men. A professional that you wouldn't wanna kid again. I'm spitting phlegm, cause I'm a British citizen. The only way they trust me is when they wanna tick a 10. Ain't that disgusting the way you're at for rushing? I swear that your lyrics are drawn out of my dustbin. So get accustomed to the city hustling. Go to the park after dark and start busking. I don't give a fuck, even if I bust win. Each beat's my wife, I swear I'm the husband. DJ's up to scratch, just like they had rough skin. But they're bare taught, just like they're Teddy Ruxpin. I could easily see you're in the wrong place, cause none of them get this, none of us, we on the case. Yeah. One thing I hate, when man thinks I'm just biting, but I've been written this stuff for a long time, you know. But seriously, man doesn't even know if you writ it for real or not, or if you bit it or not. Yeah, well, anyway. You better give me this. While I'm spinning constant on a mini disc, I give birth to brand new lyrics, just like pretty kids. You ain't got the foggiest, even if you is filious. It's hideous the way you get treated like guinea pigs. I don't do silly gigs. This one's off the head, just like frilly wigs. You know where my city is, London, where it's done them with sheer brilliance. Some become a stunt, some become affiliates. So won't stop rocking the microphone until it hits every Tom, Dick and Harry, just like billiards. I'm in and out like the way that my MIDI fits. If you don't think so, I brush you like the nitty bits. The name's a G-bag, the one with the bigger lips. Rude on the microphone is proof when this figure spits. You're just a bunch of hypocrites. Ain't even coming close to try and put me in a different mix.
that was Our Time, and that was from the No Worries, and that's a free download at the moment, or you can name the price on Bandcamp. So now I'm going to talk about Respect Your Elders. So this is the most recent project you dropped. I know you Respect Your Elders. How long have you been doing that for? Like,
I respect my elders for a very long time.
Good.
Yeah, that album took me ages to do. I actually re-recorded it like 3 times because I wasn't happy how it sounded. And the last time I recorded it was with Strange Neighbour at the Revorg lab, and it was the best choice I did. Like, you know what I mean? It came out banging. You know, we're still dropping videos. We still got singles and remixes coming out, and yeah, man, I'm really proud. It's my best release.
So you're glad you waited. You know, you said you weren't happy with the. What weren't you happy with then? The sound, or?
Yeah, the sound of my vocals, just the whole atmosphere wasn't right. But when I linked up with Strange, it just sounded banging, man. Everything was perfect. He put his touch
Shouts to Strange.
Shout out to the Strange Neighbour, Toast, everyone downstroke all of a sudden. I think it's the Ice Fire. Yeah, man. There's a lot of people that's on the label. Sam Kratz as well. Got to pick him up. He's got stuff coming out.
Yeah, I've seen that. So I'm going to play Doghouse featuring Doug Shaw, and then I'm going to play What You Speaking For, which is another feature track with Verbs and Strange Neighbour. So do you want to talk about these tracks before? Like, so Doghouse featuring Doug Shaw.
Doghouse is the first track.
I really like this sound of the track.
I actually dropped this track with In The Balance Records, which is Verb T's label, 2 years ago. So it's not a new track. It's pretty old. A lot of people haven't seen the video actually.
It's nice. Sorry.
You never heard? Oh, you got to watch the video.
So you can get that on YouTube, and that's from In The Balance. That's when.
No, it was on In The Balance, but me and Verbs. So many people. Verb T.
Yeah.
Me and Verb T went our separate ways, just not seeing eye to eye with certain things, and then we're still cool though. You know, I message him now and again. He chats to me, but yeah, we released that again with
on this album.
And it features my brother, my younger brother, Doug Shaw, who's actually on The Voice on TV.
What, your real brother?
My brother. No, my brother, my younger brother, Doug.
Okay. Yeah, and man, did you say he's on The Voice? Is he still on The Voice?
Yeah.
Is that the one where they turn around if they like your voice?
Yeah, with Will I Am.
Listen, did anyone turn around when he sang?
Yeah, everybody, well, apart from Tom Jones.
So everybody, who turned around first, out of curiosity? Who's on it now?
Ollie Murs. Ollie Murs wanted him badly.
Ollie Murs,
mate, yeah. But yeah, so he's on it. The show started, and then because of the corona, they had to stop.
So will he be going back on?
Yeah, he's in the final. Well, he's in the whatever it is. He's got through, so.
Listen, I might check it out. Just have a little nose.
Vote for him when it comes back on, man. Vote for him.
And what's he doing? Singing?
Yeah, singing acoustic guitar. He's really good.
And what's he doing on the Doghouse track? Singing?
Singing, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Singing his heart out.
Ah.
Good on
him. Good on him.
Yeah,
right,
man.
so I'm going to play this, and then afterwards I'm going to play What You Speak For. So both from the respect.
Yep, you guessed it, I'm back up in the doghouse. The writing's on the wall, but it's looking like it's crossed out. The amount of times I've been in this place, I lost count. Wife be the boss now, she wears the trousers. Sent round the houses, just like I was a Labrador. Thinking to myself, why the hell I'm even rapping for? I quit the crack, I draw straight to the apple core. K9 teeth, with abilities to tackle more. Food in the doggy bag, Eddie beat a body that lollygag. If a folly chap, want a copycat. Think that my pocket's fat, you're barking up the wrong tree. Leave my mark on the concrete, just like a non-sweet. Convenient Pond Street, not caught dogging. A dynamic duo, just like Batman and Robin. Ain't no stopping what I drop under the canopy. All pedigree chart mixed up with a can of beef. Oh, I chat about you, I tap man for fraud. Up in my yard, you a tap man for dog. 2 pieces in a park when I round with the Lord. Sticky situation got me, oh my God. I'm doing time in the doghouse. Doing time in the doghouse. I'm doing time in the doghouse. Doing time in the doghouse. It goes knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a boner, who's your owner? You treat me like I was a sperm donor. Regardless of owner, where you're putting me down. Call the RSPCA on days I couldn't be found. My foot on the ground, the hound, you can see my tail wagging. In between my legs, that's why my jeans be sagging. G-bags, Gavin is a G-bag. Dog in reverse equals God, best believe that. Who the hell found and been hungry for years? Can't you hear my stomach growling, phenomenal tears? See my barks more worse than my bite. Put a muzzle on the mic, leave you puzzled while you cussing for the night. Is he buzzing you alright? Yep, he's man's best friend. Everything's upmarket like you landed West End. Got a plan to extend, I'm bound to turn your body wild. Don't watch no face, you know you love it,
Guess
doggy
it's just
style.
another night out in the doghouse, drooling over pennies in the bowl. With your tongue out, Mrs. acting mad at me, telling me to quit it with your eyes. Your puppy love ain't what it used to be. I guess it's just another night out in the doghouse, drooling over pennies in the bowl. With your tongue out, Mrs. acting mad at me, telling me to quit it with your eyes. Your puppy love ain't what it used to be. I guess it's just another night.
Oh, I chat about you, I tap man for fraud. Up in my yard, you a tap man for dog. 2 pieces in a pod when I round with the Lord. Sticky situation got me, oh my God. I'm doing time in the doghouse. Doing time in the doghouse. I'm doing time in the doghouse. Doing time in the doghouse. Brother verbs in the place, yeah. Over the years I've been owing them IOUs. I'm fully woke, now I'm fully broke, but I don't snooze. I pay you back as soon as I'm paid. I'm assuming you weighed your options, it's nonsense. The casually use and betray. Got the tools in the trade, I'm putting in the overtime. You put lots in my pocket, so I put back so we both can sign. Most of mine are texting me with red letters, and I don't need relationships to turn to vendettas. Peak like Ben Levis, every nook and every crevice. So look, I sincerely wish you the best in your endeavors. I bet you deep down you wanna be paid in full. Outside you calm, inside you like a raging bull. I played the fool, I never got them A's in school. See there's money in my hand, but yeah it ain't for you. I got overheads to be paid when my wages due. You might be waiting in vain until your face is blue.
What you speaking for? Why you open up, shut your trap? We up in lab making moves, who can hold us back? What you speaking for? What you saying? Time's money, blood, and you ain't paying. What you speaking for? Why you open up, shut your trap? We up in lab making moves, who can hold us back? What you speaking for? What you saying? Time's money, blood, and you ain't paying. What you speaking for?
Most cats don't know I'm ill, stay hating. Funny how the real just never gain appreciation. I spent years in the field, trying to build off my creation. Say it how I feel, deal with what I'm facing. My mind spills onto pages, trying to find space. Gazing at the stars for inspiration. Laughing at a past I thought would last. Held harm in both palms, watching as death dance, the last breath taken. Waking up to situations that I thought I'd never see. Heartaches waiting, and some pain will never leave. But all comes to changing eventually. I let my pen speak on beat as I vent and seek all that I can never reach and reflect on what's meant to be. It takes sense to see more than the now. Can't be falling in doubt. I need more than the clout. Another child from the south born proud.
For? Why you open up, shut your trap? We up in lab making moves, who can hold us back? What you speaking for? What you saying? Time's money, blood, and you ain't paying. What you speaking for? Why you open up, shut your trap? We up in lab making moves, who can hold us back? What you speaking for? What you saying? Time's money, blood, and you ain't paying. What you speaking for?
That was What You Speaking For, featuring Verbs and The Strange Neighbour. And Strange Neighbour is like...
He lives down the road from Strange Neighbour, and I live down the road from Strange Neighbour, so we're all in the same area.
Where is that? Croydon?
Yeah, the Cronks. Croydon, the Cronks.
There's so many rappers in Croydon.
Yeah, there's like Oliver Sudden, Big Toast, me, Strange Neighbour, Verbs.
Isn't Cracker John from there as well?
Yeah, but Cracker John's like a nomad, so he lives everywhere.
Oh.
But yeah, he's from Croydon as well, though. Yeah.
So there's a lot.
Too Late's from Croydon as well.
And do you all have a great old time? Do you all meet up and like take?
Not really. Not really. Everyone's busy. Everyone's got their lives going on. I think like the most times I'll see anyone is probably at strangers at the lab. But yeah, Verbs comes around now and again and stuff like that. But yeah, man, like probably like when you're out at the venues and performances and stuff, that's when you see everyone. But yeah, everyone's busy, innit? In their bubble.
Listen, if the COVID lockdown taught me anything, it's maybe not to be so busy, maybe to be a little bit more boundaried about what I am.
You know what? I really enjoyed this time off work because like I got furloughed. I was on furlough for 4 months, getting paid 80%, doing my music. I actually started a new online event called Clash on the Floor.
I've seen that. That was the thing with Ransom, right?
Ransom, Bad Bones, and Kingpin. Yeah, man, that was good. So we've got another one coming up. We've got quite a few people that are going to be doing it. So
do you have a date for
man,
that?
No, not yet. Not yet. We've done the first one was me against Phoenix, the Icefire, and like we're the hosts anyway. So we just getting other people to get involved in it. But no, man, it's good. Like we've used the lockdown to our advantage.
Yeah, good.
And you know what I mean, still keeping the culture going and you know just having fun, man.
And listen, you're working on a new project as well with Strange Neighbour. 4x4, is it?
Yeah, 4x4 is the name of our duo. And basically why it's called 4x4 because we just trade bars. Each 4 bars we trade up. So I'll spit for 4 bars, then Jay will spit for another 4 bars, and so on. So
listen, when the live studio reopens, might you come down, both of you, and give us a little live rendition of that?
Yeah, definitely. We dropped the first 4x4 song that actually came out was on Drug Corps 2, which is sporadic.
Yeah, I got that.
Stotch. Have you?
Yeah,
man. Give that a spin. Not now, but next show you can give it a spin.
Yeah. So which track is that then? Is there just one?
It's called Tabasco.
Oh yes. Tabasco. Do you know what? I did like that. I like the beats on that as well. That was one of my favourite, I think, beat wise.
Oh, thanks. We're good.
I think so, yeah.
Ashley Author's on there as well. I like Ashley Author's tracks.
There's a lot of features on there, isn't there?
Yeah, because they're producers, isn't it? They don't rap, so...
So we can expect to see that project drop before the end of the year?
Hopefully, we're hoping. We're going to do it as a free downloads. Yeah, man. We'll see how it goes. That's about it, really. I've got other things happening. But I'm not going to really talk about it.
But so if people want to find you and find out when the next Clash on the Floor is, where should they look?
They can either go on Facebook and look.
Is there there's a Clash on the Floor page, right?
No, there isn't actually, unfortunately.
But I know maybe it was the event I clicked on.
There is a platform we use which is called The Floor, and it's a platform that provides facilities for creators. Like we're trying to get away from like Facebook. Not saying that entirely, because with Facebook and Instagram and all these social networks, they're trying to promote stuff and advertise, because everyone is a commodity to them. And it's all about getting people's data, details, and use it for their benefit to sell. But yeah, we're trying to do something with a different platform. But yeah, you can find me on Instagram under G Bagular. That's G Bag with a ULAR at the end, and I post everything on there. So that's the best place to find me.
And you'll post about the Clash on the Floor when you get a date for it.
Yes, it will be.
Okay, well, I'm going to end the show with Chinese Whispers featuring the legend that is Rodney P.
Yeah, you know, funny enough, I've been shooting a video this Sunday for that. So.
This Sunday?
Yeah, we're shooting it, yeah. So
what, with Rodney? With Rodney?
Yeah, I know Rodney, man. Rodders. Yeah, man, pick up Rodney P.
So this is Chinese Whispers. So we're going to end the show with this. So I'm going to say thank you very much for giving us all this time. We've gone a bit over the usual hour, but like...
Sorry.
Did you apologise? It's your hour and a half, and actually we're in charge of it, so it's fine. But it's been a real pleasure, and I learnt a lot, I think, today. So yeah, this is Chinese Whispers featuring Rodney P from the Respect Your Elders, which you can get on Revorg, on Bandcamp. Is there any other sites that you can get this on?
Yeah, you can get it on at Suspect Packages, Rare Kind Records, I believe. Juno Records. There's loads of. Just Google it. I'm sure you'll find it somewhere.
And then Google Chinese Whispers featuring Rodney P. You'll see a video fly up in the next, at some point in the near future as well.
Yes, my love.
But it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much, G-Bag.
Yeah, you know. Cool. Warm and easy. We got the bumping style, yeah, believe me. Rhythm kid on my keyboard.
Informed on the beat.
When we there, we go on
yeah. Rodney P.
Warm and easy. Y'all know me, man.
OG shit. Yo. See these words right here, they're like Chinese whispers. I was writing these bars right by my sisters. Well, got back to my wife, I was dying with syphilis. I don't know who said that, but they kinda dissed us. Whoa. The next day, I went down to the studio. Some dude that I know said I went down on the stupid hoe. Don't know what he's talking about, sounds a bit stupid slow. Situation's far from coolio, it's bedlam. Whoever said that the G loves bunny trees must be sick of the head, cause instead I like bunny cheese. Rumors getting spread like a regular tongue disease. I don't really wanna become a grief. It's awful. I'm not down with the he say, she say. Don't believe the hype because it's bound to be cliche. Best we start from scratch like the sounds of a DJ. But now I take a bow for Pete's sake, it seems bait.
G, them man they love for chat breeze. How they do things, make moves and mash peas. Got girls on their knees, shooting rocks by the keys. But it's like they're talking Mandarin or Cantonese. How they whisper, them man they sussle like girls. They want for carry news and then spread it round the world. Sweet and sour chicken, chow mein, Chinese. You can't trust them, it's best to come trust me.
Yeah, mixed messages, lip deficits. I heard through the grapevine I was a pessimist. The more work I put in, the more it benefits. You need to get some marinade, I'm banging like an air grenade. This was daily made to spread hot gossip. Coming from the horse's mouth, told me what was it. I'm a drop logic, you don't know the half. Said you get the picture, but it's not a photograph. You were shown the past, but not the whole truth. It's so loose, your vocals show me no proof. Through my gold tooth, I spit the real deal. I don't get your point, it's looking like it's 0-0. Not Chinese, so I say sayonara. Bow you over with my flows like I'm Brian Lara. Shining knight in armor, got the kind of karma. I don't believe you, nah.
Lying little pussies, G, them man they love for chat breeze. But how they do things, make moves and mash peas. Got girls on the knees, shooting rocks by the keys. But it's like they're talking Mandarin or Cantonese. How they whisper, them man they sussle like girls. They want for carry news and then spread it round the world. Sweet and sour chicken, chow mein, Chinese. Can't trust them, it's better come trust please. Cause they whisper. Yes indeed. G-Bag, Rodney P, I go on and lead them and they whisper. Sussle like bitches. Lying about their jewels and their riches. When a man called G-Bag anytime, that's my dog. That's my dude. Them boy they lie too much. Talking about they fly too much. Hey, we keep it moving so we do things. Warm and easy. Yes indeed, how we move. Ragamuffin for the crew them. Anything test will slew them. Go on and tell your fucking friends.
So if you want to